Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back again for another YouTube video. I am back with the camera. I know I haven't, like the past few videos I've uploaded have not been with the camera. It just takes a while for me to set up the mic, set up the camera. It's just a lot. And me just recording the screen actually just focuses solely on the screen and not on me on camera. But yeah, once in a while I'll post like a video with me a camera. But yeah, so it's currently Monday, November 10th, 2025. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Tomorrow is 11th. And I'm just going to break down the trades, the markets that I'm looking at for this week. And we have 3 good setups. 2 of them are really good, right? There's 3 setups. 2 of them are really good. One is like just lining up nicely, but I have to be patient. One lesson I learned from last week, I was impatient. I was not disciplined. I was not focused. So coming to this week, I'm learning to fix the lessons I learned last week and other lessons I learned previously before, right? Because I feel like I learned one lesson and then I mess up somewhere else. And then I fix that area and then I mess up somewhere else. Like, okay, last week I messed up with my risk management, right? Now, if I fix my risk management, then I'll be impatient. Okay, then I fix my patience, then I mess up with my discipline, right? Follow my training plan. I start following my training plan, then I'm impatient. Like, I feel like I always do that, but now I need to be better and to learn from that and fix my mistakes. So I'm just gonna break down the charts and the setup that I'm looking for this week. Currently, there was no news today on Monday. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, so there's not going to be news because the US bank is going to be closed. As you can tell right here, Canada bank is also going to be closed. The Euro, the French bank, is also going to be closed. So realistically, there is no reason to be on the charts tomorrow, but I've noticed in the past that every time it's a holiday, I usually don't get up and trade on holidays. But, sorry, excuse me, let me drink some water. I gotta hydrate. Yeah, anyways, so I've noticed in the past that I don't get up to trade on holidays, and sometimes moves do happen, most of the times not. So this setup already gave me what I need today. So I know tomorrow morning, potential setup, and I will be ready for that. So let's break it down. GBSD, I am again looking to sell this week. Now, I know you're wondering, Mo, you were looking to sell last week and you didn't sell. There was no setup to sell, and I was impatient and rushing other trades in the market. But this week, because of what happened last week, this week is setting up for the sell. So I'm gonna break it down. Going to weekly, we have broken below this structure point. We did have to push all the way down here to retest this structure point, but then we had a complete push all the way up last week. So this week, what am I expecting to do? We finally have the pullback to this structure point. Now I'm looking to sell. Daily, beautiful pullback. Today, I don't like how today's daily candlestick closed as the spinning top. If it had closed as a bearish spinning top, that would be much better, but this closed as a bullish one, which is all right because if you go on the 4 hour, I like the price action on the 4 hour. So the 4 hour is currently bullish because lower high, lower low, finally broke above this point. So this is the higher high, higher low. Broke above this structure point, so higher high, higher low. Now, for me to sell this trade, because the weekly is already bearish, the daily is technically already bearish, the 4 hour is bullish. The 1 hour technically is bearish, but technically this closed above, so it's kind of tricky. But for me to take this trade, I would need the 4 hour to close below this structure point. If the 4 hour closes below this structure point, what does that mean? Now the 4 hour is bearish. Weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, they're all bearish. What am I looking to do? I'm looking to sell. So I need a break below this tonight, and there is news coming out on GP, so we're gonna see what that does. But there is news. I'm expecting this candlestick tonight. The daily already opened up. It had a little wick to the top. I think it is going to have a longer wick. Most likely retest the EMA one more time. But I'm expecting the 4 hour to close below this structure point, or even as I'm coming to the market tomorrow, that it closes below this structure point. Then I'll just take a quick retest, wait for an order block, pull back to the order block, give me an evening star pattern with a strong bearish engulfing candlestick, and I'm gonna take this trade, and we're gonna hold this trade all the way down to this structure point. Previously, every time price comes below, always goes down to this structure point. As you can tell, always down, always down. Oh yeah, almost down. So like, really good trade. I like. Why is it so far? All right, cool. Really good trade. I like the play. I like the setup. I like how it's forming, and I like the price action. Notably on the 4 hour, I like the price action. So this is my number 1 pair for the week. Now my number 2 pair for the week is Euro USD. Literally the same thing as JPUSD, but I think this one is a lot. This one might happen faster, but GBUSD has cleaner price action. So same thing, weekly, we had the break below this structure point. Daily, we had a pullback to retest it. Cool. Coming to this week now that we're at the structure point, as you can tell, I was trying to buy last week, lost this trade, but it did have the pullback eventually. So it is what it is. It happens, right? It's a lesson that I had to learn. But now we pull back. Today's candlestick, I like the beautiful close. If we had this close right here on GBP USD, this would just be like an A++ setup, but it's okay. It is what it is. So price did have a pullback today, closed as this bearish spending top. I like the price action on the 4 hour. We are still bearish, so technically this trade is a little tricky because the 4 hour is going to be bullish, and I don't think price will either break above here, make a new higher high, and then shift the structure tonight. It could do it, but I don't know if it will. And then by the time it closes down here, the risk to reward just won't make sense for this trade. But price could still do that. But I do like that the 1 hour is already bearish. So because the 1 hour is bearish, I'm okay with taking this trade if I get to sell tomorrow morning, even if the 4 hour is bullish, because the daily is bearish, the weekly is bearish. So like the only thing that's not bearish is the 4 hour, which is why I say I like the price action on this one, because this price action just makes more sense. It's setting up for the sell. So same thing, yeah, come to a market. If it gives me an interesting one, I will take the trade. If it doesn't, I will not take the trade. There's no need to force a trade. I'm learning from last week. I was impatient. Third market that I have for this week, it's 2 markets, but it's technically 1 trade. So I'm gonna break that down. So it's USD/JPY. I like the weekly. We are bullish. I like how last week we had a push above, that we had a retest with this bearish. Close this out because this is going to annoy me. All right, cool. Sure, get out of here. So weekly, we're above like this. I like how this week already pushed up. I like how the daily already broke above the structure point. So now all I would need is a retest of it tonight, which on the 4 hour would actually be beautiful because now the 4 hour is bullish. So now all I need is a pullback, retest this, give me an entry signal, give me an order block, warning star pattern, bullish engulfing candlestick, take the trade to the upside. So this is my third trade option. Well, there's one of the 3. One of the 2 third options that I have. It's weird. Technically there's 4 trades, but there's only 3 moves. Never mind, I'm not gonna explain that. You know what I mean. Mo, you know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, so break above. We already had the break above. Now I'm just waiting for the retest to continue to the upside. That's literally it. USD CAD, literally the same thing. Price did finally pull back to this structure point. I don't like how the daily closed this bearish, but I like how it closed right here. Now the 4 hour did just shift structure. This did just shift bearish because we had this big massive fallout. Closed below here, so now we are bearish. Oh, actually it didn't even close below, so it's still bullish technically. It's all good. Wait, actually no, yeah, it closed bearish. So what I would need now is if price can make a fat 4 hour candlestick like this to close bearish below here, and then a push to above, shift bullish. Now we can look to buy, pull back, entry signal, order block, bullish engulfing candlestick, take the trade. USD/CHF, this trade is lining up beautifully for the buys, but I don't really care about it. USD/CHF is very volatile, it's very whack, and it's not really following my trading plan, or it's not aligned with my trading plan, so I don't feel comfortable risking on this trade. If there is a setup, then I'm gonna break it down before I take it, but most likely not. AUD/USD, don't know what I'm looking to do. Originally I was looking to sell because GBP/USD, EUR/USD I'm looking to sell, but it broke above the structure point. Most likely gonna retest and continue to the upside. I don't see it coming back and doing this shenanigan right here. I just don't. I really don't. I think it's gonna continue going to the upside. And maybe this is telling me that EUR/USD and GBP/USD are going to continue upside, but I think these are going to continue to the downside. Like, I strongly believe these are going to go to the downside. Just following price action, it just makes sense. NZD/USD, don't really know what to do this week. Like, price is below this structure point. It's at basically almost all-time lows. So I don't know if I'm looking to buy or looking to sell. I really don't know. So I'm staying off this chart. I'm just going to watch it this week. Really good trade. But anyways, yeah. So GBP/USD, waiting for the price action to happen tonight. Come to market tomorrow, take the sell. EUR/USD, same thing. Waiting for the price action, come to market and sell tomorrow. USD/JPY, looking to buy. USD CAD, looking to buy. So I will update you guys tomorrow morning when I take the trades, or if I take the trade. And yeah, I hope you're learning something from it. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, YouTube, it's your boy Mo. It's Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. I'm re-recording this video because I just recorded I just did the whole video and I realized I didn't even click record. So now I got to do it again. But anyways, This is gonna be quicker. So obviously last night I was looking to sell on GPUSD. I was waiting for price to shift below the structure point, retest and continue to the downside. Price did have to shift to the downside because news dropped. Let me just, news dropped, price had a big push, broke below the structure point, came back to retest this morning. All I needed was price to make an order block, pull back to it, give me an interest zone, did not do that, did not respect it, kept pushing up. Cool, we didn't take this trade, we avoided a loss. It is what it is. Now, because price did not do this and is pushing to the upside like this, I can expect price to close above this structure point, retest, and then continue to the upside. And then, I'm being careful with this trade because I don't know if it's going to close above. Right now, it's telling me that it wants to close above. But I'm gonna update you guys at like probably 6 p.m. just to show you how the daily close and what I'm looking for the next morning, right? Going to the night. But EURUSD, price again did not give me the rejection that I was looking for to sell, but had a big push to the upside. Right now, it's about to close above. Well, it's 9 a.m., so we're gonna see what it does by 5 p.m. But as of right now, price is most likely going to close above the structure point, which is good because if it closes above, then I can wait for a retest right here, break above, retest, continue to the upside to buy. NZDSD, same thing as the other pairs. Price is now shifting bullish. This is the lower high, lower low, lower high, lower lower. Now it's broken above. This will be the high high, higher low. Now that is bullish. 4 hour is also bullish, and we can expect the retracement back to the structure points. So I would be looking to buy on this pair, which is why it's now my second pair. GPUSD is my third pair. Same thing as EURUSD. Price did not give me the interest in it to sell, but it looks like it wants to close above. So if price does close above, I can expect a little pullback to retest and then continuation to the upside. USD honestly not looking to buy on this anymore, just because I noticed this line right here is a strong area that every time price comes here has a reaction from this zone. So instead of trying to bypass the zone, why don't we just sell? Because every time price comes here, it always has rejection. So that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to sell now. I'm waiting for the break below this structure point, a retest of it, and a continuation to the downside. USD don't really care. Yeah, I don't really care I don't know what I'm supposed to do on this. ADSD don't really care too much. It is above, so I would be looking to buy technically just alongside the other pairs, but I don't like this price action at all. Price consolidates a lot in the zone, and I'm okay with this. I'm okay not taking a trade on this. USD don't really care. USD this is why I don't like this pair. Look at this one fat candlestick just broke below these two structure points. Like how do you trade this? This pair is so volatile, and now guess what? It's gonna go back to the all-time low again. I don't care about this pair. Anyways, the main pairs that I'm now focused on is EURUSD for looking for buys, break above, retest, continue. NZUSD, same thing. Now that I shifted structure, now just wait for a pullback and an interest in it to buy to the upside. GBUSD, break above, retest, continue to the upside. USD JPY, break below, retest, continue to the downside. And that's really it. Yeah, hopefully I recorded this time. Yeah, it recorded this time. So yeah, I'll update you guys later on at the end of the day. Alright, yo, what's going on YouTube? So it's still Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. Happy Veterans Day to the veterans out there and people in service in uniform. But let's break down the charts. I'm gonna break down what happened. So as you guys saw in the previous clip earlier today, I said that if price pushes above the structure point, then I would be looking to buy above, wait for the retest, and then continue to upside. So if it closes above, wait for the retest, continue to upside. As you can tell, price did not close above, but closed below the structure point. Has a nice long wick rejection. I like the 4 hour. Decent price action. So again, I'm still looking to sell on this. All I would need now is there's already a shift to structure on 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, there is no shift to structure. Okay, cool. All I would need now, because price is already, the daily candlestick already open like this, it's probably gonna have like a bigger push to the upside, make like a longer wick, and then have to sell to the downside. So I'm still looking to sell. If I come to the market tomorrow, I am looking to sell this trade down to this structure point. GBUSD, beautiful close. I just like the way this one is set up. Like I said on USD, if this closed above, then we'd be looking to buy. We just wait for a retest, continue to upside. As you can tell, price did not close above. So I'm not looking to buy. I'm looking to sell still. And I actually like the way this closed, because if you watch my previous video, I said if it closes bearish, then we can take this, like this trade is lining up for the sells, because you can fill in this wick. I like how this candlestick closed. I like the price action on the 4 hour. Like I said, it made like a triple top. It made like a weird head and shoulders pattern as well, but I don't really count it. But yeah, beautiful close, like the way it closed. I like the way this one opened, had the top wick already, now it's pushing to the downside. All I would need is come to the market tomorrow. I need price to make like I need some price action around here tomorrow morning. Maybe like an order block like it has right there. Pull back to the order block, give me an evening star pattern with a strong bearish engulfing candlestick, and I'm gonna take this trade to the downside, and we're gonna milk this trade. I don't know why I said milk like that, but we're gonna hold this trade all the way down to the structure point. So this trade's I think this is a good trade to play out this week. I like the price action on the 4-hour. I like the shift to structure. I like the daily. I like the way it closed. Like really good trade. So this is my number one pair now. USD, just gonna keep it out there. Number 2. USD CAD is now my number 3 pair. Now, why is it my number 3 pair? Like I said, if this closed below here, then we're looking for a break below, retest, continue to the downside. Obviously, price did not close below there, but it closed as a doji. I like this price action on the daily because now it's telling me this candlestick opened up. It's got the wick retracement, which I think is gonna have a deeper one. Give me a second. And then it's gonna have the push to the upside. So this is setting up for a beautiful Morningstar pattern on the daily. And even better, I don't know if I said this in a previous clip, if you guys go back and watch, but this price action on the 4-hour is just beautiful. Like price did this shenanigan right here, started pushing up. I'm pretty sure I said in the previous clip, if you go back, I'm pretty sure I said it, but I would need price to come down, break below here, make a new lower low, right? Lower high, lower low. And then from here, it would shift up. And once this breaks above here now we're bullish, lines up with the high time frame, we'll be looking at buy. So this price action is just a nice price action. And honestly, this might be my number 2 pair for the week. Like USD is good. USD looks good, but USD CAD it's just clean. Like USD CAD it's not my number 1 pair because GBUSD is just cleaner. But USD CAD, really good trade. Like, I like the way it's set up. I like that. I like the price action. I like the flow. So this is a really good trade for tomorrow as well. USDJPY, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, I really do think that price will continue to push the upside, but I also do think that price will reject from this structure point and have the break below, retest, continue to the downside. So I don't know. I'm just watching this. Most likely won't take a trade on this, but even if I want to take a trade on it, I don't like how the 4-hour didn't quite pull back here. If you had retested the structure point, then I'd be like, okay, cool, but it hasn't really done that. So I don't know how I feel about this trade. Yeah, and ZJC don't really care. If it had closed above, I'd be looking to buy, but because it didn't close above, we'd be looking to sell. But I don't know where to sell into because this is a strong zone. This trade, there's not really a trade on this, so I don't really care. I'm not really paying attention to this. ADSE don't really care either. Break below, retest though. And then USDJF, do not care about this pair at all. But so the main 3 pairs that we have, GPUSD, I'm looking for the sell. And honestly, it's already having a push. I just pray that it doesn't have like a massive push, big push. But that tomorrow morning, as I come to the chart, that it gives me the entry signal and the trade that I need. Proper risk to reward, we'll take this trade. USD CAD, same thing. If it gives me the setup tomorrow morning to buy to the upside, I would take this trade gladly. Is there news? Let's check. I don't think there's news tomorrow. There is news Thursday and Friday. I know that, but there's not news tomorrow. Red folder news. And then USD, same thing as GPUSD. Waiting for the break below. Price is already below, so now we're just gonna wait for the push to downside. Man, I actually really like this one. Like this is my number 1 pair for the week. And then USD CAD, USD CAD is lining up nicely. Like I like the price action on USD CAD. So yeah. And then your USD, really good trade as well. Is there news? Let's check. Calendar. Wednesday, there's no red folder news. There's a bunch of yellow news though. Yeah, okay. Thursday, there's news. Friday, there's news for sure. Okay. So overall, that's it. It's 8:06 p.m. right now. So next recording that I'm gonna make is gonna be probably around 6:20, 6:30 tomorrow when I get on the charts. So I will update you guys then. You have a good night. All right, yo, what's going on YouTube? So it's Wednesday, November 12th, 2025, and I'm doing a chart update. As you can tell, we did end up taking 1 trade on today. I raised 2%, right? Position value, I raised about 1,900 on this trade. So yeah, let's break this down why I took this trade. So coming to the market on The daily on GBSD, I was looking to sell, price did stay below destruction point. Yesterday we had this bearish close right here, give me a decent evening star pattern, not the best, but today's candlestick did, last night's candlestick closed right around the 4-hour structure. So what did I need? All I needed was a pullback to retest the structure, which we had overnight, and then I needed to find an order block to take a potential sell to the downside. Coming to market this morning, I see price made this beautiful order block right here. Once price made the order block, literally right. So I come to market at 6, and price was having this rejection at 6, and then at 6:15, price closed structure like this. As soon as the close structure, the next candlestick opened up and started pushing downside. And once I had like a slight retracement, I entered the trade. I'm gonna record this on my phone now. Let me do this. Okay, so you guys can see my screen. All right, so you can see my screen right now. We're on trading view. So this is the trade right now. This is where it looks like, blah, blah, blah. Now let's go to MetaTrader 5. As you can tell, we're down 960, 970. We're down 1% right now. Man, it sucks. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks. But, oh, we're down 1,000 now. Okay, whoa. All right, anyways, enough recording that. So this is a good trade. I followed my trade plan. I did everything what I was supposed to do. Like, I'm okay with this trade. I'm okay with the risk that I took. Now, you're wondering, why did I take the trade there and I didn't wait for a lower confirmation? Because if you've noticed, literally, this lesson I learned last week, price gave me the entry signal that I needed here, right? Give me the entry signal I needed right here. Had to push the upside. I was waiting for the retracement to set, to enter, to buy. The retracement never happened. So it gave me like the big push right here. So that's why I ended up taking the trade right here. I'm learning from that lesson. I'm learning from that mistake. So I did take the trade right when this candlestick had like a slight retracement back to the close of this one. I took the trade. And then when price scaled up here, I entered another position, another 5 lots. So I entered 10 lots in total. I know it says 9.8 right here. So I just rounded to 10. 10 lots. So yeah, and as you can tell, we're already down 1,000. So I honestly don't know what to say. I did put my stop loss at a good structure level. The only thing I don't like is price could be pulling back to retest this order block right here, but honestly, I'm not sure that it will do that. Based on the price action, I'm just not sure that it will do that. So if it does that, cool, we lost this trade, then I can potentially wait for another setup to happen up here. But if it doesn't and it pushes the downside, then cool. As of right now, it's looking like it's gonna push out there, which sucks, but hey, can't control the markets. USD CAD, I was waiting for the initial push last night to buy to the upside. As you can tell, price is still at this daily doing whatever, but it is getting ready to push the upside based on what I can see. As you can tell, the 1 hour, this shit structure, it is not bullish. So most likely anticipating like a pullback. There is no clear order block right here, to be honest, so price has to make a new one before continuing up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But price most likely has to make a new order block before continuing to the upside, so not really paying attention to this chart. Euro USD, same thing as GPUSD, I was looking to sell. Price came back yesterday, closed right below the structure point. 4 hour did have this like weird candlestick, weird chart pattern. I didn't really like the price action. I like the price action on GPUSD much better. That's why I took the GPUSD one. But if I were to take a trade on this, I would wait for the pullback to an order block. There isn't really a clear order block except the one up here, so price could pull back and tap that one. But honestly, it might just continue pushing down from here. GPUSD, I don't think price could want to pull out this order block. But is it likely that it does that? I don't know. I'm already in this trade, so I'm not changing it. I'm holding this trade. If we lose this trade, I'll lose. And I guess I just wait for a better entry up here. But like, it's a good trade in my opinion. For all my trading plan, did everything I was supposed to do. So I still think this is gonna have to push to the downside. All I gotta do is just be patient and let the trade do its thing. USDJPY, I thought it was gonna have the strong rejection for this structure point and go down, but obviously it did not do that. Broke past it and it's pushing up, which means if the dollar's getting stronger here, then it's also getting stronger on GPUSD and getting stronger on USD. So let's see what that does. But yeah, price is just flowing. So at this point, I'm not looking to take a trade. I already took one trade. That's all I'm just gonna hold the trade that I took. NZD USD, kind of in this shenanigan, in this weird zone. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do, so I don't really care about it. ADUSD, same thing. USD don't even care about this one. So as of right now, I only took one trade, and that is on GPUSD, and that will be my focus. Just paying attention to this chart and see what it does. So I will update you guys in a little bit before I go to work, either if it hits stop loss or if it's close to hitting stop loss, or if it's floating in profit towards my take profit, which I think price will have the push to the downside. I just gotta be patient and wait for it. There is some, there's not any red folder news today. There's only yellow folder news. A lot of it though. But yeah, I don't really think that's gonna have an effect on the markets. So, but I'll update you guys in a little bit. So I'm back again. This is an updated part of the video. This is the last update I'm gonna do before I go to work. So took this trade right here. Price eventually did whatever shenanigan it wanted to do. Last time I recorded the video, it was about right here. As you can tell, price had this massive push to the upside, push all the way up here. Now, I was doing my Bible study at this time. I was reading Luke 23, really good chapter, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, the trial. And one thing I noticed is Pilate literally found Jesus not guilty 3 times. So that was kind of interesting. And yeah, go read it for yourself, check it out. Use Bible RF as well. They break it down well, and then you can ask questions and stuff too. But anyways, back to the chart analysis. So price obviously had this big push to the upside like this. And then it was 7 o'clock. So the hourly candlestick just opened. This candlestick had a massive rejection to the downside, which I really like. And then based on the way it closed, now this one is pushing to the downside. This one is about to close in 15 seconds. So I still trust my analysis. I still think price is gonna have a push to the downside. Like, I still think strongly that price is going to push the downside. I just gotta be patient and wait for it, and realize that it is not in my control. Like, I can't control what the market does. The only thing I can control is the trade that I take, and if I'm following my trading plan to the best of my ability. So yeah, this is the last update I'm gonna do right now before I go to work. I will update you guys probably around 5 or 6 p.m. when I get back from work and show you what the market did. If the market is in profit, floating profit, or if we got stopped out, we lost the trade. But I think price is going to be floating in profit. I don't know if it's going to be doing that. That's what I think based on my analysis. I like the strong rejection that we had. So yeah, I'm just going to let the trade flow. USD CAD is doing this thing right here. So I guess it's having the pullback that I would be waiting for it to buy, but don't really care. Euro USD, it is doing this shenanigan too as well, but I think it's going to have to push to the downside as well. Is JPY having a retracement before it continues, I'm pretty sure. And that's really it. So we are currently, actually I'm gonna show this on camera. I'm not recording this, I'm just gonna show this on camera. We are down 150. I don't know if y'all can see it. We're down 150 right now. So, yeah. So I'll update you guys later on throughout the day or in the evening. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mo. I'm back again. It is 5:06 p.m. Eastern time, Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. I'm gonna give you a breakdown of the charts. Spoiler alert, we lost the trade. I'll be honest, I don't really know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. It was a good trade. Follow my trading plan. Price give a nice evening start on the daily. Bearish close. This morning came into the charts. Price was below the structure point. Had to retest overnight. Waited for a nice order block on the lower time frame. Gave me this beautiful order block right here on the 15-minute. Waited for the entry signal, evening stop pattern, took the trade right there. Price went to draw down a little bit, almost hit my stop loss, but didn't. And then flow straight down into take profit. I wasn't really on the charts today, so I didn't really know when this happened. Well, when did I get stopped at? 1 p.m. Yeah, I wasn't on the charts at all. I was at work. But anyways, price did come down here to a 1-1. So I know I was up at least 2,500 on this trade. So we're up 2,500. Eventually at one point, obviously price had a reversal, came back, stopped me out. Yeah, we lost this trade. Let me show you the accounts. There's not much to say. I'm just gonna tell you. So the account is at 96,000 now. It was at 98,000 this morning. If you go in the previous clip, you'll see it. Overall, really good trade. Not really mad about it. One thing I could have done better would be my stop loss placement. So instead of putting my stop loss right there, I probably should have put my stop loss up here. Actually, let's do 45. I mean, honest, I feel like that's the only thing I could have done better is my stop loss placement. We would get like a 1 to 2, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's the one thing I could have done better, my stop loss placement. Other than that, this was a good trade. Followed my trade plan, did everything I was supposed to do. Yeah, I do like how the daily closed today. So tomorrow we can expect a push. There wasn't much news today. It was just yellow folders. Tomorrow though is a red folder news day, as well as what, bruh. Okay, if you're watching the previous clip, when I was showing this, there was some red folder news. Obviously, they took off the red folder news. I don't know why they did that, but okay, I guess the government shut down and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna come to the market tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so we still have Thursday and then Friday. So I'm gonna come to the market tomorrow. If I get another setup to sell, then I'll take the trade to the downside and sell. If not, cool. It is what it is. It's not giving me any signals that it wants to buy, which is why I'm not looking to buy. Like there's not any clear signals telling me, hey, go to the upside. So there's no need for me to be looking to buy. Can you see this thing? It's frozen. Okay, that's fine. So I would still be looking to sell. Yeah, good trade overall. USD CAD, obviously price did not have to push the upside. I guess it had a deeper retracement. I guess now we can expect to push the upside. I like this 4-hour structure. I like this one though, but I like this one again. Close below here, so now we have made another lower low, lower high. So if price tonight breaks above here, oh, like this magnet thing. If price closes above this structure right here, that would be good because then now we'd be looking to buy. Let me see the 1 hour day shift structure and bullish already. So I would need, for me to take this trade, I would need the 4-hour to break above, retest, and then continue to the upside for me to buy this trade. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. So if I do get the break above this tonight, having to pull back tomorrow, then I'll take this trade to the upside. Yeah, I like the way this setup is presented. So USD did not have a bearish close today. Actually had to push to the upside, which is a little weird. I guess I don't know why it's having to push the upside like this. So because this is having to push the upside like this, I need to be careful on GBUSD because we could potentially see the same thing on here. But GBUSD is telling me, is based on what the chart is showing me, I'm looking for sales on here. And based on what this is telling me, it's still below the structure point, so I guess I could be looking for sales. If price tonight, the 4-hour, right? Let's say this 4-hour candlestick closes bearish, and then the next one closes above this structure point, then we're bullish, right? But then if price comes back down, so this is what I'm thinking. This one closes bearish, right? And then the next one that opens like this and closes above here, now we're bullish. And then if the next candlestick after that, or the next one or the next two after that, if it goes like that, then we have to shift the structure because it would close below this structure point right here, right? If it makes it. And then now we could be expecting something like a retest, a continue to the downside, and then we can sell this market down. So market could potentially do something. I'm gonna leave this up actually, and we're gonna come to the market tomorrow morning. Actually, let me move this here. I'm gonna move this here, and we're gonna see what it does. But yeah, so we're gonna come to the chart tomorrow morning, and if price did something like this, then you guys already know what I'm looking to do. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. Yeah, all right, cool. We're gonna see if I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But if I'm right, then I'm right. So yeah. But yeah, this time I'm setting this one to close bearish somewhere around here. The next one to open, close above this structure point as well, which is gonna make it a new higher high. This is gonna make this point the higher low, and then the next candle said to close below this structure point, make this a lower high, lower low, and then now it's shifting bearish, lines up with the higher time frame, and then we'd be looking to sell down. And then this is still gonna have to push the downside, I think. So yeah, USD I don't really care. I don't really care about these other markets. The daily did close above this structure point here on NZD/USD, so most likely gonna have to push the upside. But again, I don't know what the market wants to do. It's in this weird zone. I don't know how I feel about this zone, so I don't really care. Overall, not much to say. This was a good trade. I followed my trade plan, did everything I was supposed to do. One thing I could improve on is my stop loss placement. Could have placed it higher. But other than that, this was a good trade. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'm gonna record another video if I do end up taking another trade. If not, then I'll just do the trade recap on Saturday like I normally do. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you in the next one.